Well, we're here now with Cindy from Sicklers Bike and Sport Shop. Cindy, we know you can get a bike here, you can get your bike repaired here, but tell us all about the different accessories you can get.
Pretty much any accessory that you could think of for a bicycle, we do sell. Everything from pedals, shoes, pumps, water bottles. We have fenders you can buy, you have seat bags, you can get grips for your bike, tires, anything you need for your bike, we have it here. Anything that you need that we might not stock right in the store, we can order it for customers and get it here as soon as possible.
And when it comes to bike safety, what are the most important things to have?
The most important thing to have is number one, your bike helmet. We have an array of sizes, everything from youth upwards to adult, extra large helmets. Definitely the helmet, and then being visible. So we have everything from bike lights, the headlights, the tail lights. Being on the road, you want to make yourself seen as much as possible. So everything from the lights, even to the neon jerseys that we have hanging on the wall. You want to be seen on the road. So that is, that's a big safety part.
And of course you have the repair shop area, which is always very busy, people coming in and out. What kind of services do you offer there?
We offer everything from basic changing of a flat tire upwards to building someone's new bike that they need. We could do standard tune-ups. It's definitely the busiest part of the shop for most of the season. We recommend that everybody gets a standard tune-up at least once a year. That keeps the bike in good working order. Every springtime, usually in the month of March, we offer a tune-up special. So a lot of people get the jump on that, save a few bucks, get their bike all ready for the springtime when the nice weather hits. So yeah, we can pretty much do anything. We have the most experienced mechanics in the area, and our guys, they do great work.
So Cindy, some people might be intimidated. They come in, they see all these fancy bikes, but what if they're just a casual cyclist that wants to just get started and get out there? What advice would you give them?
When a customer comes in and they're fresh to the sport, or maybe they've been out of it for a period of time, we like to walk them around and educate them about the different styles of bikes that we have, because there are so many. So it is important, so that way they know the different styles, what they're used for, get an idea of what they're going to be riding or where they're going to be riding. And that way we could match up the style of bike to what purpose they're going to be using it for. And then from there, it's narrowing down the search, picking out the proper size, getting them fitted on it, and then hopefully them picking out a bike and them on their way on the trails. So we've tried to ease that intimidation for a new rider or someone who has been out of it for a long time.
After a nice mountain bike ride and a hike down to the waterfalls, we're back at Manor Sports at Pocono Resort and Spa with Mike Possinger. And Mike, thanks for having us again. Talk to me about the mountain biking, hiking, and some of the trails you have here.
We have about 5 miles of mountain bike trail and hiking trail. UTV-wise, we have about 11 miles. We have very many focal points on our trails. We have little signs of different things. Of course, we're at the waterfall. We have another territory that's called Bailey Rock. We have, of course, the old washed out bridge. We have many little quirks that are going on our trails. Some people get to take pictures of all different things. And as you see where we are now, there's nothing any more quiet than this. Yeah. And you can come down here, you can have a picnic, you can have just a relaxing time.
How about the mountain biking? What kind of terrain do you have for folks that might want to do that?
We have a beginner one, advanced, and expert. Our beginner one is kind of similar to the one that we just came down through. A few hills, 45 degree. And then we have some that are 60, 70. We have rocks, we have water to cross. So you can kind of choose. We do have maps on every one. We have a blue, a yellow, and a red. And the blue is kind of the water trail. Yellow gets a little bit harder, and the red, we say be careful.
So can you bring your own bike, or do you have to rent from here?
No, you can bring your own bike. We do not recommend you not going out on the trail without telling us. Okay, we must know you're on property. We have a release form that they sign. Reason behind that is because if you don't return, I know where to go look.
Yep.
So you do not need to rent our bikes. So you're welcome anytime. All we ask you to do is schedule an appointment with us to sign a release, and you're on your own.
Same thing with the hiking, public can invite it?
Public can come anytime they want. Again, all we need is somewhere to report, which is Manor Sports, so we know you're on property. Hiking terrain is really about basically the same. We have what I call some cliff hikes. We have very low climbing, 10 degrees, 20 degrees. And then we got perfectly flat for about 2.5 miles. It's a big giant circle. And we have all types, sizes, shapes doing it. So it's kind of enjoyable. On weekends, we have a lot of hikers, bikers here. We have 2.5 mile stream on our property. It's a very pristine stream. It's very clean. We have native trout, brook trout, brown trout. Our stream is it's small, but as people say, it's small but mighty. The scenes that they see here, they won't see anywhere else. And people enjoy just seeing it. A typical summer atmosphere on a very hot day, you will see a little bit of everything. You'll have children sitting on the waterfall. You'll have grown-ups maybe knee walking into the water. You'll have families here that have like a blanket and they're having a little picnic brunch, some sodas and stuff. At any given time, you could find so many things going on in the summer here.
How about Manor Sports? What is it?
Manor Sports is an activity center for people who have not done these things. There's not everyday people that can come out here and say, I've been in the mountain. You don't walk out your back door and have 3,000 acres to play in. So, basically when you come to Manor Sports, we make it an adventure basically out of the whole thing. You're going from what you would call the more thing of shooting all the way down to a hiking aspect. So you kind of can get the excitement and then settle down.
And again, open to the public.
Yes.
You also can stay here right on property.
Yes. No matter where you come, we always ask you just make an appointment. You could be staying at the inn or you can come from wherever. We take you in and we hope to have a good time with it.
So Mike, all of that stuff sounds great. How can people get in contact with Manor Sports here at Pocono Resort and Spa?
You can actually call our number at the inn. It's 570-839-7111. Or you can get right a hold of Manor Sports at 570-839-3908. 6 days a week until Memorial Day. Then we're on 7 days a week until Labor Day. And all we ask you to do is give us a call and we'll get you all squared away.
Coming up next on The Great Outdoors, we'll check out all the ATVs at North American Warhorse. Plus, get your membership to the cabin.